Hello everybody, it's Liam here, and today I'm going to be going through why cold email is one of the best strategies to get clients as a beginner at the very start of your startup, your entrepreneurial career. If you don't know who I am, and why you should not probably listen to me, but why this worked for me is because I currently run a lead gen agency and I'm currently working with 7 clients. So this is kind of like what I've seen, this is my kind of experience with things and what it kind of looked like, to say the least. So this is a diagram that I've just done out really quickly, and all it does is it goes through kind of the general gist of what you need and why the cost, like the return on investment for cold email is so incredible. So generally, when you have a business, you have something to sell. When it's good, it helps. And then you need to set up an email sending software. So this basically all it does is it contacts people on your behalf using mailboxes, right? And the inboxes come from ESPs. We're talking Google, Outlook, MailForge, MailScale. There's a ton. And then you buy them from domains to make them seem professional, right? So obviously all of this is costing money, but I'll get to the numbers now in a second. So from there you need leads. So obviously you need people to contact, and unless you're going through Google yourself, scraping everybody manually, which I don't recommend you do, unless you have a tiny TAM, then don't do that. Yeah, so you'll need to buy leads off databases ideally. And then you need to send an email. Whoa, who would have thought? So you send the email, you write some good copy, and this is free. So this, and then all of this equals a client. Of course, there's some volume involved, but let's just reverse engineer this, right? Or let's just go through what is free and what isn't. So a business offer is free. Okay, like formulating an offer, something to sell, is free. A sending software costs money. ESPs/inboxes cost money. So let me highlight this actually. So this costs money. Email sending softwares cost money. Domains cost money. And everyone's like, you were probably looking at me there and you're like, Liam, I'm broke as hell. I can't do this. Like, it's like, okay, let's just slow it down. Leads cost money, and not, well, sourcing platforms technically, but leads, yes. And then sending the email doesn't. Writing good copy is free. So let's now get into the economics basically and why this is such a good strategy, right? So the domains, when you buy domains, right? If I was to go to, let's see, pork bun. Everyone loves pork bun, right? These guys are the absolute G's of the market, okay? The fact that they named their business pork bun is incredible. So if I type in Google, this is a domain, which is nice. So look, this is what you're buying. You're buying 10 of these, similar to whatever you have. So like, let's say like my company or my agency is called MTOS. So if I go grow mtos.com, EMTOSS. So yeah, so as you can see, this is bought out. Or no, it's not. Maybe I'll have to buy that. But this is what it looks like. And you just put in words before it, right? And then you'll need the inboxes. So on the inboxes, when you go by Google Workspace with Google, you actually get an inbox with them on their platform, on their IPs, which is kind of what you're looking for, right? Which is fine, it's awesome, that's perfect. And this is just generally what you're looking at. So it's about 100 per year. So that's, you're buying 10 domains. And for the inboxes end of things, if you're buying them off Google or Outlook, it's about 7 per month, or 7 per inbox, €7 or dollars. And then if you use a reseller or if you use private infrastructure, it's definitely cheaper, but more risky. So it's always nice to stay public. And then you have to get the leads. So the leads is about 50 per month. With this sort of volume, you're contacting around 8,000 people a month, which is pretty good, right? 8,000 people. Imagine you put your product in front of 8,000 people. People are interested there. They're probably going to buy. Like just tell me, right? Where like you put your product in front of 8,000 people and they don't buy from you. One person has to be interested, unless you're completely dog shit at whatever you do, and you can actually scam someone when you contact 8,000 people. Genuinely, like it's you can probably scam someone, and they'd probably pay you because some people just have no idea what's going on in the world. And then sending softwares is about 100 per month if you're doing this sort of volume. There's ways of getting around it, but 100 per month is generally pretty good unless you're sending it from your Gmail. So in total, this adds up to about $450 per month. And you're like, fuck, that's a lot, right? Like you're like, that's a lot. But let's just break it down, okay? So for $450 per month, you send about 20,000 emails. The way I do the maths on this is you have, oh my God, you have 10 domains, right? And you multiply that by 100. Or so you have 3 inboxes per domain, right? 3 inboxes per domain. And if you multiply 3 inboxes by 100, oh, I can't do maths. 10 by 3 by 100. And you have 10 domains, you have 3 inboxes. Sorry, it's by 30. What was I doing? Yeah, so it's about 900 per day. It depends. It fluctuates between them. I was like 100. It's total. So it's about, sorry. And then if we go from here and we multiply this by 20 days of the year. Oh, Jesus Christ. Multiplied by 20 days of the year, it's about 18,000 people. So obviously it fluctuates. From that, if you do a 3-step sequence, you get 8,000 leads per month. And then from 8,000 leads, right, you're going to get people that reply back to you. So this is just basic economics of cold email. If you get a 7% reply rate from 8,000 leads that you contact, right, let's just put this into perspective, right? You contact them 3 times, you have 8,000 people, 7% reply rate on a campaign, you have 560 responses. Obviously, people dislike you sometimes. They're like, go away, fuck off, leave me alone. You get all this in your email campaigns, right? So let's say you get a 10% positive reply rate, which honestly can be, it's quite conservative. If you don't incorporate a lead magnet, you don't provide value, you don't have a risk reversal or guarantee, like this is really conservative, right? A 10% reply rate, you get 56 positive responses from this. From here, you have a 30% booking rate, right? That's pretty good. If you follow best practices and you have a 30% booking rate, you're doing quite well, okay? I've had 50% booking rates at times, okay? Yeah, you can push the numbers. So, like this is low. You have 17 meetings per month from this, from $450. And let's say you have a 20% close rate, which is terrible, right? Okay, maybe not terrible, but it's pretty like book average, right? You're at the beginning of your career, right? People obviously don't trust you. It's like you have a 20% close rate. From there, you have 3 to 4 new clients per month. That is the basic economics of cold email from $450 per month. So my question is, how much is 3 to 4 new clients worth for you? Is it worth $450 a month? Is the ROI there? And then you're not incorporating the LTV of a client, so how long they stay with you. Do you have a recurring? Do you have a contract? Just think about it, okay? I don't know what business you run, but you figure it out. And then the best thing is, if you double the input, you double the output. So all you have to do is double everything here, double this, so 900, and then you double this. So that means instead of 3 to 4, you're looking at 6 to 8, right? New clients per month. And that doesn't include the fact that you're going to get better at sales. You're going to figure out better ways of booking people and making them show up. You're going to get better positive replies as you write more emails. You're going to get better response rates. You double the input, you double the output, right? And then all you have to do is if you, let's say you're like, okay, so I can handle 7 clients a month. Oh, look what shows up. You can triple it, right? And then you just triple this to 1,200 or whatever, or 1,350. And it's like, it just like, you just keep scaling. And it's like, you never stop. So you just shove more money into this machine and you get more clients. Yeah, so this was my little like strategy for beginners to get cold email, because I did it at the beginning of mine. I have a video earlier on the channel about how I booked 17 meetings in 2 days. I actually did it twice just to show that I actually know what I'm doing and it's not as hard as it looks. So yeah, and if you have a B2B service and you'd like to work with me on lead generation, there's a link below to get in contact. So I'll see you now, and thank you. Good.